952 days till new halving. Crypto fear and greed index is at 20%, which is extreme fear. We just literally made a new low on a fear and greed index compared to the previous one, which was 21%. Not the all-time low, which was 10%, but still, I was definitely not expecting today to be a new low on a fear and greed index. I was actually expecting to be above actually the yesterday percentage, which is 24. I was expecting like 25, 26 at least, maybe 27. But somehow we are just made a new low, even though we are not making the new low on a Bitcoin. But I think it is because of lower highs that we are making. You can see there was the high at the 45 roughly here, then we created 44k high, then 42.5k high. So maybe because of this stagnation, consolidation in the price, and just constant waiting gives pressure and obviously fear. But you can see we are having the nice pump today from a bottom that we created, 40.9k, which is again higher than the previous bottom of a pullback that we had, which was 40.7k. I actually put a buy order at the 40.7k because that's the type of DCA I do. I'm just putting limit orders at the lowest point of a candle of bottom that we created on the previous bottom, and I literally missed because this thing bounced from $200 above. It was, yeah, I kind of missed by $200. I'm thinking maybe it would be more successful if I would put literally at the bottom of a body of a candle, not on a shadow, because I feel like for example, if I would put like buy order here, for example, I would miss on this candle, on this pullback. So yeah, kind of putting on a lower of a body would make sense, but whatever, you get the point. But I got filled on Ethereum because it created a new low, so it is, I mean a lower low compared to the previous one, so got lucky on this one. Same with the BNB, but with the BNB I just did a regular DCA. I bought somewhere actually very low, somewhere at the $330, which was again, the minus 52% compared to the all-time high, which was, I don't know, I was just thinking minus 50% since all-time high seems like a nice buy. Plus it is a major coin, and you can see just in the bottom of my watch list, just altcoins, like small caps altcoins, just some not famous ones, not the major coins. All of them are bleeding red, making new lows, but majority of major coins like Cardano, Ethereum, BNB are making actually nice gains today. Like all of them are following Bitcoin, except of Cardano. Actually, Cardano seems like it's lagging too much after a nice run up that we had during a Bitcoin pullback. But there's that. And today we're gonna talk about stock to flow model by the Planb. And this guy is getting so accurate, because you can see this tweet was posted in January, and in the end of the January, and he was saying in August we're gonna have 47k, which is, again, nobody knows if that's a close or it's just like what this 47k is supposed to mean, but pretty much somewhere in this area close, I can guess. And a lot of people trying to guess that's what this thing means. And if you're gonna look at that's by the way a weekly chart, just so you know. If you're gonna look at for example, close on this, it was actually at the 47k, roughly at the 47k. And then if you're gonna look at at this month, which is September, you can see 43k. Here saying 43k, we're gonna have a this month, which is again, currently we are at 43k, because yesterday, just yesterday, we were having a new all-time low, we were making a new lower low, I mean, on a fear grid index, but yeah, we just yesterday was at the 40k, roughly at the 40.7k, and now we are literally going back to the 43k. His predicted target for this month, which is, I don't know how this, but again, just a reminder, the more people know about indicator, the more accurate this indicator will be. And stock to flow model by Planb is being promoted insanely huge, or I mean, it's being promoted insanely fast, and a lot of people knows about this model. So again, but today we're gonna talk about October and November, because based on his model, again, another prediction that he's making in October, that we're gonna test the all-time high, which is 63k. Our all-time high is 65k roughly, and I mean, it's pretty much in this area of all-time high. So technically in the next, I mean, in a literally couple of hours, which is like roughly 20 hours, which is not couple, but you get the point. The next day, in the next month, which is October, we're gonna have the all-time high test. It would be, let's yo, I don't mind that, because it's like 47% upside. Seems pretty nice. And obviously in the next month, now let's be real. If we're gonna create a new all-time high, possibility of making 100k would be insanely huge. Like, everybody would start talking about, like, oh, Planb is so accurate, or the fact that 100k PT is being promoted so insanely huge. But the fact that we're gonna make a new all-time high in literally in a month, yeah, possibility of reaching 100k would be insanely huge. So yeah, and obviously that's a worst case scenario. What's the best one? 250, 350k, like we were talking about in the previous week or 2 weeks. There was an article about 250, 350k best case scenario for the Bitcoin by some analyst. I'm pretty sure he was using stock to flow model by the Planb. So I guess the best case scenario would be 250, 350k. This in 3 months, which is the December. So that would be that would be a very nice case scenario. Yeah. Also, we are getting some huge news from El Salvador. They're making volcanic mining system. They're gonna mine Bitcoin with the volcano. You can see there's actually proof of that. They are making, like, what is this? They're making things to mine Bitcoin with, I mean, with a volcano. And you can see El Salvador are making huge steps towards Bitcoin. The first it was adoption, then they were making legal tender, then all of these ATMs, Lightning Network. Now they're gonna mine Bitcoin with a, and again, that's the first country. That's the first country globally to adopt Bitcoin. Then the first country globally to mine Bitcoin, and then the first country to mine Bitcoin with volcano. So they are making a lot of innovations, new ideas that is coming from El Salvador. So, and again, everybody knows early adopters always will be profitable in the long term, and they're gonna have nice gains in a long term. So yeah, and again, this the fact that it's just hilarious. The fact that we are talking about 100k in 2 months, like nothing, and it is being called worst case scenario by the Planb stock to flow model, and we are making the lower low on a fear and greed index. It's just hilarious to compare those two things. So yeah, hoping for a 100k new all-time high in a month, I guess in a couple of weeks, whatever. But again, if we're gonna have a new all-time high literally this month in October, yeah, new all-time high, then 100k is everybody gonna yell. We're gonna have a FOMO, retail FOMO, and obviously hoping for the huge whales, like a corporational whales, like maybe if we're gonna see a new tenders from new legal tenders from accounts, it would be, oh my god, that would be even huge, that would be bigger than we expected. So yeah, maybe best case scenario would be to 50k in that case, but we'll see what's gonna happen there. Hopium is definitely there, but not based on a fear and greed index. But yeah, whatever. DCA new all-time high and to the moon.